Hi Goldies, welcome to my channel. I am Courtney Noel, and as you guessed it, I am Courtney Noel. We have had a slight name change, but I'll give an update on that soon. Anywho, this is a channel about nursing, fashion, lifestyle, travel, and sometimes real estate. So if you are an oldie but a Goldie, hey girl, hey boy, hey, and very little has changed but this background, okay? Only thing changes the name. That if you see me in this stethoscope with a scrub top, this is going to be a nurse related video. Today we are going to talk about how to deal with nurse bullies, and I know that is a major topic within the profession. So if you like, child, this lady really is bullying me at work, honey, I need to get her off my back. If you like, child, bully what, bully who, or if you just want to be plain old nosy, go ahead and stay tuned to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and ring my bell, ring my bell, ring my bell so you can stay notified of my weekly videos. Alright, so first of all, how y'all like my new background? Like, I tried to change it up, make it a little bit more, I'll give it a little bit more ambiance. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all liking this new background. If y'all missing the full stripe wall, if y'all like the little contrast, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because you know your girl be listening, or I try to at least. Well, anywho, in this profession as a nurse, let me back up. You may not know me, so let me just go ahead and give a little quick synopsis of who I am. My name is Courtney Noel, and I have been a registered nurse for 12 years. My experience ranges from med-surg tele, emergency room, PACU recovery, and most recently case management with the emphasis in utilization review. And so I have had a lot of, and I also traveled a good portion of that time, a travel nurse. So I have a good range of experience. I've dealt with a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities. So yeah, I like to just bring that wealth of knowledge to this channel, especially for my new nurses out there or my seasoned nurses who are trying to transition away from the bedside. With that being said, I like to think of myself as like the nursing big sister, or your favorite nurse. You feel what I'm saying? Something like that. Y'all tell me how you feel about it. Well, I already okay. But anyways, so this video we're going to talk about how to deal with nurse bullies. There is an expression, or an expression within nursing as nurses eat their young. And to some extent it is very true. Nurses do eat their young, especially, the more seasoned nurses. They tend to be a little bit spicy is the word I'll use. So I hear a lot of times, especially when the new nurses come into the profession, they don't really know how to deal with those nurses who may not be easy to deal with. And so I decided to do this video just to be, just to give some tips, some pointers to help you combat those feelings, okay, or help to deal with the situation. Now let me start off by saying, let me give my disclaimer now. I am no way, shape, form, or fashion telling you to be confrontational, telling you to be physical, or to get off the chain with anybody, because baby, your license, your income, your life is up to you. You have to make your own decisions, and at the end of the day, my name is Bennett and I am not in it, okay, period. So I have experienced nurses eating their young. We all have, but I think there's some things that we all as nurses have experienced some shape, form, or fashion. But what I want to start off by saying is do some self-reflection. If you find that there is a nurse that you have an issue with on your unit, or whatever the case may be, do some self-reflection. Are you is this nurse just being direct? His or her communication style is not what you like, or is this person just being flat out rude or disrespectful? So do some self-reflection. Try to really understand the root of the situation. Was that person having a bad day? Is this person just a direct, curt personality? Are they like that with everyone, or do you feel that you're singled out? You have to really do some self-reflection and see what your role is in the interaction, and what your role is in that relationship. So when you do address it, you have thought it through, okay? I know a lot of older nurses who I call my OGs. They are very direct. So here's the thing. There's a difference between bullying and being direct. If you don't have that type of relationship, not everybody is going to be your friend. But if a person or a colleague or coworker is giving you directives that are going to help you, especially as a new nurse in your career, and they may be giving it to you in like a direct way, like, no, you don't put an NG tube in like that. Stop. That's direct, right? Instead of saying, y'all new nurses, y'all get on my nerves. Like, didn't you learn this in school? Where you went to school at? They need to train it. That is a difference. Being direct and being rude and disrespectful. And let me say this, if you have not watched my video, I'm going to link it up here about how to deal with doctors. So listen, let me say this. Nobody should be disrespecting you or bullying you. That is from the CEO to the janitor. In the South, we have a saying that respect is due to a dog. Everybody needs to respect everybody because we're all human beings and we deserve respect. So if you find that somebody is being racially rude or racially charged towards you, if they're bullying you, if they're just downright disrespecting you, it needs to be addressed and addressed immediately, and it needs to be addressed by the management and the people who are higher up in your facility. So if you find that you are having some type of racial situation going on or some type of sexist, chauvinistic thing going on, that's a higher level thing. That needs to be addressed immediately. Go up your chain of command and get that addressed, because nobody deserves that. Listen, respect is due to a dog, and you deserve to be respected in your workplace, especially where you are providing services to the community. Now, once you have done your self-reflection, you figured out people have different communication styles and people have different ways of expressing themselves. So what somebody may say to you may not be rude, it just may be curt, direct, and you may be receiving it in a rude way. So always do that self-reflection before you address it. Now, with that being said, say for instance, it's just like politics. A lot of people don't talk about it, but nursing is a bunch of politics. A bunch of diplomatic things you have to do, chess playing, in order to really do your job, right? So y'all know I'm not pump faking. If you're a seasoned nurse, you know, drop that in the comments. Nursing is a bunch of politics. But if you find that there is a particular nurse or particular clique, so to speak, that has been really just like coming down on you. Maybe they nitpick everything you do. Maybe they are very condescending when you're giving a report and you just trying to get your feel together. Maybe they are putting so much pressure on you that you feel like if you make one mistake, they gonna have you all hemmed up in the manager's office. There are a lot of passive aggressive things that go on when it comes to nursing, and that bullying is very, very covert. But if you feel like there's one particular nurse that is like going ham on you, my suggestion would be to, in a calm tone, direct tone, address the situation. So if she like, Courtney, girl, every time I get a report from you, you don't do this or you don't do that. Who taught you? Who went to school? Maybe you should rethink becoming a nurse, because you're not getting this. You know what? You should have did this, but you did not do that. You don't know that you're supposed to do this. You really need to get it together. Who's like, if they're coming down on you like that, like coming direct for you, I would say this is something I would do now. This is a tip now. I would say, number one, address it in front of people. Don't do it when it's just you and the other person, because it's your word against theirs. But do it somewhere where you know it's some neutral parties and they can hear what's going on. And I would say, Laverne, I know there's some things I'm new that I may not know, but either you're going to address me with some respect, because I'm not your child, or we're not gonna talk at all. This conversation will end right here. What's your decision? Straight face, normal tone. Don't go up the octaves, because they could perceive that as conversation. Just keep a nice tone and address the situation at hand. Laverne, I've given you a report. I've done the best that I can do at this time. You're not gonna keep disrespecting me. So either we have a respectful, professional conversation, or the conversation ends here. I don't like to be bullied. Use a buzzword. Okay, that's a hint, hint. Use a buzzword. Let that person address the situation and move forward with it. If this does not, and when you do this, there may be some backlash, but covertly, passive aggressiveness. If that happens, I will urge you to go up your chain of command. And some people say don't do this. Listen, I am not a legal professional. Maybe consult a legal nurse or something. But I know people who have been in situations like this and they start to keep a journal. So that way, with meaning date, time, and the incident, and what happened, who you went to, and what their response was. And in that time, when it's time to go to human resources, your chain of command, your nurse manager, whoever the diversity inclusion officer, when it becomes that time, you have evidence to the letter. Now, like I said, I am not a legal professional, and I'm not telling you to get physical or to be aggressive towards anyone. What I am telling you is that you deserve respect. You are a human being. You are a licensed professional, and you should not be working in a hazardous or volatile workspace. So that is the tips that I have. I hope this was very helpful. Please, please, please drop the comments below. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you like the background. Y'all give me the tea. Y'all also let me know what type of videos would you guys like for me to cover, or any other topics that y'all would like for me to discuss. Thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. You guys, it just keeps me going. And I promise you, I'm working hard because we finna grow this channel together. Okay? So with that being said, as always, I love you, but God, He loves you so much more. God bless you.